All right, so here we go. First off, let's start with something. How I'm going to have to code this is a little backwards because I want to code it so you understand what I'm coding. So let's start out with very simple, a variable called left. And what I want to do is when I get left of the cube, it goes off. So variable left equals something like this. It's a transform. So every object has a transform, but not every object has the right transform direction. So and the transform direction here is going to be, because right is a positive, left is a negative. So left negative vector 3 period right. There is no vector 3 period left, so that's what we have to code as left. So left is just a negative right. And also while I'm here, this isn't too bad to actually code, so I'm going to just make a right here too. That is just simply taking this and turning it into a positive. So there we go. This is a very easy script to do, but it teaches you a lot. All right. Now I need something like this. If, and here's where raycasting turns in. Raycasting is actually a sec of physics. Period raycast. Transform, period, position, and that's going to be left. Then that's going to be using an area, which is what, 100? Yep. And then we'll close that off. I'm going to show you something really fascinating later, but I can't reveal it just yet because it's too cool. Now, let's debug this. So a debug statement allows me to see this magical ray. Debug period draw line. Capital line. And that is transform period position. And here's where I start using target. So position, and I can label this or make it a different color. So color period red. Just like that. And also I can tell it to say something. So text equals quote left unquote. After it gets done, I want it to return. So return to the previous statement. Now there is no previous statement yet, but there will be. So there is a very simple code. So save it out. Wow. Really? Okay, now I can't see it because I got maximize on play on. So I'll hit play. And what I'm going to do is run around this cube and see if this will trigger. And so far it did trigger. It triggered error. And I can tell you exactly what that error is. Is saying, hey, I don't know who this magical person is that's running around me. So this is where I launch this to here. So here's Smart Cube, that's where the script is, and I had to mount first person controller here. Because I did get left of the box, but I didn't know what to do. Oh, and there it is. You see it? That red beam? That's telling me I'm left. And you can see that it's launching left. Up at the top, I got left. Good. So let's recode this just a little bit. And it's very simple to do now because I got my first batch of code. Once I get my first batch of code, it's all downhill. What happens if I go right? Okay, and I label this green. Okay, and I print right. Just like that, and I hit play. So now I run around. There's green. It's really hard to steer around this box. There we go. And there's red. All right, in the next video, I want to show you a problem that's going to occur.